I told the police I didn't hear the scream, but the truth is, I did. And if I had opened my door that night, I wouldn't be alive to tell you this. I didn't hear the scream. That's what I told the police. That's what I told myself. Because if I had heard it, maybe things would have ended differently. Blackwood wasn't the kind of town where people died mysteriously. It was small, quiet, too quiet, like it was holding its breath all the time. Everyone knew everyone, and secrets didn't stay buried long. Except this one did. For a while. My name is Lila Carter, and I run the only bookstore in town. Nothing exciting ever happened there, just old paperbacks, coffee stains, and regular customers who talked more than they read. Until Ethan Blake died. They said it was suicide. I didn't believe them. Not because I had evidence, not because I was particularly close to Ethan, but because 3 days before he died, he came into my store and handed me a book. Not bought it, handed it to me. "You'll need this," he said. Then he walked out. I didn't think much of it at first. People in Blackwood had their quirks, but when I heard about his death, that moment came rushing back like a cold wave. The book was still behind the counter, an old hardcover, no title on the front, no author name, just black. I locked the door early that night and brought the book home. I don't know why I felt nervous opening it. Maybe because of the way Ethan had looked at me, like he knew something I didn't. Or maybe because I already knew this wasn't going to be simple. The first page was blank. So was the second. And the third. I almost laughed. Maybe this was some kind of joke, a weird, pointless. Then I flipped another page and froze. There was writing, not printed, handwritten, in red ink. "You didn't hear the scream." My stomach twisted. I slammed the book shut. That night I couldn't sleep. Every sound felt louder, every shadow felt heavier, and that sentence, it wouldn't leave my head. "You didn't hear the scream." It felt like an accusation, like someone was watching me. The next morning, I went straight to the police. I didn't show them the book, not yet. I just asked questions. "Are you sure it was suicide?" I asked Officer Grant. He gave me that look, the one people give when they think you're overthinking things. "Pretty clear case," he said. "No signs of struggle, door locked from inside, note on the table." A note. "Yeah, short, said he couldn't live with it anymore." "With what?" Grant shrugged. "Didn't say." That didn't sit right with me. Ethan didn't look like someone ready to die. He looked like someone trying to warn me. That evening, I opened the book again. More pages had writing now. I swear they weren't there before. "He lied. He lied. Check the basement." My hand shook. Basement? Ethan's house had a basement. I told myself I was being ridiculous, that I should just hand the book over to the police and forget about it. But I didn't. Instead, I grabbed my coat and drove to Ethan's house. It was already sealed off with tape, but in a town like Blackwood, rules were more like suggestions. I slipped through the back. The house felt wrong. Not empty, just watching. The basement door was slightly open. I don't know what I expected. Dust, old boxes, nothing important. Instead, I found a room. Not a basement, a room. Clean, organized, and in the center, a chair with restraints. My breath caught. There were photos on the walls, dozens of them, people from town, smiling, laughing, living their normal lives, including me. I stumbled back. Why was I there? That's when I heard it, a floorboard creaking above me. I wasn't alone. I ran, up the stairs, through the kitchen, out the back door. I didn't stop until I reached my car, and even then I kept checking the mirrors. Back home, I locked every door, every window. Then I opened the book again. More writing, faster now, messier. You saw it. Too late. He's watching. My heart pounded. He? Who? Ethan was dead. So who? A knock on the door made me jump. 3 slow knocks, deliberate. I didn't move. The knocking came again. Lila? I recognized the voice. Officer Grant. I hesitated. Then I opened the door. He smiled, too calmly. Mind if I come in? He asked. Something felt off, but I stepped aside. He walked in like he owned the place. His eyes scanned the room, then landed on the book. You found it, he said. My blood ran cold. You know about this? I asked. He chuckled. Of course I do. I stepped back. Then explain it. He tilted his head. You really don't get it, do you? My chest tightened. Get what? He walked closer, slow, relaxed, like he had all the time in the world. Ethan wasn't supposed to involve you, he said. That was inconvenient. I felt the room spin. Involve me in what? He smiled, not kindly. Observation. I shook my head. I don't understand, he said. People are fascinating, especially when they don't know they're being watched. The photos, the chair, the restraints. My voice broke. You did that? He said. Not alone. Ethan helped. At first. At first. What happened? I whispered. Grant's smile faded slightly. He got emotional, started thinking it was wrong, wanted to stop. And you didn't. No, he said simply. A chill ran through me. You killed him. He shrugged. He was going to expose everything. My hands trembled. And the book? He looked at it. His little insurance policy. Clever, I'll give him that. Insurance? Grant sighed. He knew I'd kill him, so he made sure someone else would find the truth. My heart pounded. Why me? Grant smiled again. That's the interesting part. I froze. He was protecting you, Grant said. Did you know that? My mind raced. No. Grant nodded. You were next. The world went silent. What? I whispered. He stepped closer. You were on the list. He couldn't stop me, but he could warn you. I felt sick. That's why he gave you the book, Grant continued. He hoped you'd figure it out. And now I have, I said, my voice barely steady. Yes, Grant said softly. And now I have to fix that. He reached into his jacket. I didn't wait. I grabbed the book and threw it at him. He flinched just enough. I ran, out the door, down the street, screaming this time. People came out of their houses, lights turned on, doors opened. Grant stopped. He couldn't do it in public, not now. The police arrived minutes later, real backup this time, and for the first time, I told the truth. They found everything in Ethan's basement, the photos, the room, the evidence. Grant tried to deny it, but it didn't matter. The truth was louder than his lies. Weeks later, the town tried to move on. Blackwood went back to being quiet. Too quiet. The bookstore reopened. Customers returned. Life continued. But sometimes, late at night, I still open that book. The pages are blank now, except for one line, always the same. Next time, listen for the scream. And this time, I do. Thanks for watching.